Tyrant here. I just got done watching episode 4 of Eromanga Sensei. Yeah, that's right. So, this is the conclusion to the big right authors battle that was going between Elf Sensei and fuck, what's his name? I forget his author name, but anyways, the main protagonist's name. To see who will get to Eromanga to be their illustrator. And it starts off not too bad. It kind of off the ball has Elf Sensei cook for him, which is weird. But it shows her passion for her hobby from just doing little tasks to kind of get an idea of how her characters feel, which was interesting to note the way she said it. She said, I'm trying to remember now a little bit, that she cooked for the person she cared about. Uh, of somewhere, I'm paraphrasing that, but and to see how her characters felt to kind of put it on paper, which is kind of just a nudge to what she's really saying. But you get this them writing their stories, and um, it's been weeks, and um, Sagari just starts getting a little bit. Uh, what's the best way to say it? She gets a little bit paranoid of how much time he's spending time over there. Later we find out she's been thinking that the next door neighbor is going to be his next illustrator, which is like a complete 180 to what's really happening. It's them fighting for her. To the point where she kind of gets a little upset with him and kind of kicks him out of her room and his from her space for a couple weeks. I think if I'm right, she's like a little over 2 weeks. But in reality, she's been spending that time going, like practicing her art, um, and really putting her passion into what she likes doing. Um, so to get to the final bout of this author competition, you see uh, his stories about his little sister character in his comic, in his light novel, I mean, and Elf Sensei's story is about some cat girl thing, but hers was more indulged to the larger populace and more uh, in the way Eromanga Sensei's art is done. So that's an interesting way to write your story, which also was written last minute compared to how he's been spending weeks, like the last 2 weeks, writing ferociously. And so for the most part, he gets to read. Uh, he wins because she understands where he's going, and she kind of like, oh, so she's either manga, and just kind of like Blaine says it. To then kind of towards the end, everything, they kind of Sagari and I gotta remember the main guy's character, um, him kind of just relaying how he feels about his work and all that, and how he feels about her. To her, kind of declaring that she actually is in love with someone or like someone. And just literally saw it like 2 seconds ago. Um, but that's interesting. So, and he's kind of a little bit dumbfounded at that point. So we'll find out what's going to happen from there. Um, so yeah, that's as much as what I have to think about this episode. Well, it was an interesting episode. I have one more episode to watch since I'm a little behind. So that was my reactions to episode 4. So until next time, thanks for watching.